G'day, DJ here, and I want to talk to you about Telegram. I know this is probably not the most exciting video if you're not interested in my number one favorite app, and that is Telegram. I live in Telegram. I use it for everything, and a lot of people ask me, why do you like Telegram so much? So I keep saying the same things over and over again, so I thought I'd make a video so I can just send everybody a link. So if you've asked me, here's my answer. Well, let's go to the website. All right, this is telegram.org. You can visit that, of course, in the browser, and you can see Telegram, a new era of messaging. You can have Telegram for Android, for the iPhone, for the iPad, for even the Windows phone. It is across your PC, your Mac, your Linux, Mac OS. You can use it on everything. And you can also use it in your browser. So if you've got something that opens up a browser, whether that's Firefox, Safari, Chrome, whatever you're using, you can use Telegram in that as well. So why switch to Telegram? Here are a few reasons listed on the website, and I can't say it any better than Telegram itself. It's private. It's not, your information is not getting milked and used by Facebook, Google, or any of these other nefarious big companies. It's cloud-based, so it's always up there. It's not on your phone. It's fast. It's your messages go across. It's distributed. That means that their servers are not in one central place owned by Telegram, and if that gets taken down, everything goes away. Everything is distributed around the world. It can't be taken down. It's open. If you're into, that means, APIs and stuff like that, you're not going to be interested in this. It's free forever. There's no commercials, no advertising. It's secure. It keeps your messages safe from hacks. In fact, the people behind Telegram have an outstanding a reward to anybody who's able to hack them. They will give them cash, and a decent amount of cash as well. And so far, haven't really been able to, give it. There has been one little privacy thing that was found on a phone, and I think the story was that Telegram ended up paying the guy and maybe even employing him. I'm not too sure about that. Telegram and the team, let me know. It's powerful. You can, upload files. You can store different things. So let's go down. What can you do? You connect with people. It's a messaging app. You can have groups and broadcast groups. We'll get into that a little bit in a moment. Your Telegram app synchronizes on every different thing that you've got it on. So it's always up to date, no matter where it is. You can send documents, files, pictures, videos, anything up to about 1.5 gigs. That's 1.5 gig worth of file in one upload, and it's unlimited. It's not like you upload 100 of them, they're going to say that's enough. You can upload as much as you want. It's encrypted. You can have a timer, so you can have private messages where the messages destruct. You can store your meter in the cloud, and you can build your own tools. It's fantastic. I love it. So that's the website. Go there, have a look through, look at their history and about that. But let's cross over to the Telegram app on my desktop. I use it on my desktop, I use it on my phone. Let's show you both. So on the desktop here, I've got the Telegram app. I've signed in, and I'm keeping it really plain and simple for everybody to see here. I am in my, let's start here at this view. Down the bottom left, you'll see here, it's a person view, it's a contact view. So because it syncs with your phone and your contacts, you'll have all your contacts up to date. Anybody who's on your phone in a contact should come up in Telegram if you give it the right permissions. I see here in my contact view, I'm seeing by the people who were last active. So I've got different people active, all my different people who I've got as contacts listed by activity. Next, I've got my phone calls, because you can make phones, encrypted private phone messages, phone calls live, actual phone calls in Telegram. I can see all the calls there. And then I have my chats. These are all the different chats and channels that I follow, all my discussions and everything, and they're updated as they get updated. So if a broadcast or a chat or a group or a private message one-on-one is updated, it immediately comes up to the top. And lastly is the gear icon, of course, the settings, and I can look at a whole bunch of different settings there. It's getting better and better and better. Incremental updates all the time from Telegram. They're constantly making it better. So you've got all total control over what you're doing, even how it looks as well. So let me go back to the chats, because that's where it mostly is. So let's have a look at a chat here. This is my chat that I have. I have the DJP official chat where people can join in and we can discuss. Now, as you can see here, I can scroll through the chat. I can look back and see everything that's been happening here, and people been sending different messages in the chat. I can see, if I click up the top, I can see there's 10 members of the chat. I can even go over here to the 3 different dots and go into info, and it'll show me the different people in the chat. I go back, I scroll down, and obviously I can write a message. I can say hello everyone, and I can also add, on the right hand side I have a sidebar here with emojis and all your standard emojis that you know and love. Up the top it'll show me my most used emojis that I can use. I can throw one of those in there. I've also got stickers, and this is one of the most fun things about Telegram. They're constantly adding new stickers. You get different sticker packs, and now they've got animated stickers as well, which are great. I won't go into the nerdery behind that. They're actually smaller file sizes than the normal stickers. But so far, like the television show The Young Pope, I've only seen 2 episodes. I haven't seen the rest of it, so forgive me if this is a wicked thing to do. But you've got the different stickers here for the Young Pope. If I don't know what the sticker looks like, I can hold. If I click and hold on it, it'll actually bring up the emoji that's a shortcut for it, and you can see a bigger view, a full-size view of the sticker itself. So if I want to be funny, and let's use I don't know why he's hugging a kangaroo there, but maybe I missed something in the show. I'm going to add that in. Now a sticker will go ahead of the text message there, as you see. I can also go over the GIFs. The GIFs are all here on the right hand side panel, and again they're sorted by GIFs that you use frequently. The most used GIFs, the most recently used GIFs are up the top, least at the bottom, etc, etc. When you use a GIF, if you find a new GIF and you use it, it'll automatically go into your used panel. So if I go, let's see what we want to say for everybody, is we want to give everybody a big thumbs up. And the surf one, people will be thinking, what is going on with DJ in this chat? But you can go on there. Now if I want to get rid of a GIF, I just right click it and it can remove it. If I'm sick of using that GIF, I don't want to use that one anymore, I can remove it and away it goes there. And lastly, I'm down the bottom here. As you can see, I'm typing. There's a smiley face that turns on the side panel on and off, as you can see. There's also a paperclip where I can add a photo or a video. I can open up the camera and use that. I can create a poll, I can send a file, or I can even send my location. There's more stuff we can do with that on the phone, but for now, I'm just going to go for that. This is in my chat. This is a chat. Now, the other thing that you've got on Telegram, the other thing that I have, which hopefully you're in, is my broadcast, my Telegram channel. My broadcast channel is one way. You can't reply back to me. I can only broadcast on that. So for example, down the bottom here, instead of sending a chat, you can see I can broadcast. I can pin something, I can add different things. I have a microphone and the paperclip there. That's enough for the Telegram on the desktop. I highly recommend you put it on all your desktops. Download it for all your computers. It's great. Even if I use it a lot of times just syncing files between myself. You have saved messages as by default in your Telegram. You can use that as a reminder to send stuff to yourself, a to-do list, things to get back to, or even files that you want to get on there. You can send that to yourself. So if I want to get from a file from my computer to the phone really simply, sometimes I'll just drop it into Telegram and it goes. So let's switch over from here onto the phone. Let's go. All right, now I've got my phone going here. I've got Telegram on my phone. Let's cross over to the phone. As you can see, I've got Telegram in my dock. I use it all the time. You can even change the icon of the color there. I like the nice black one there. I'm getting messages here. So let's go into the official chat. Everyone's going to be thinking what's going on. I've got Raf here sending me messages back. I've got a pinned message up the top, which automatically happens in this official chat. I can close that off, unpin the message. But now if I want to send something in here, let me show you some of the things I can do. I can send a file from my phone. So if I don't want it to be compressed, I can send the file as a file. So if I go to photo or video, I can choose a photo and send it as a file. So it won't bring it up in a photo view, it'll bring it up in a file view, and it'll be uncompressed. That means it's totally as it was sent, the file going there. I can use all different types of files. Let me just do this as well. I can delete it by holding on it and then pressing delete. Delete for everyone, because there's multiple people in the group, people thinking, what are you doing? I can also press that and send it as a photo or a video, and that makes sure I'll send the same thing. It'll send it as a photo view. This is the difference here. Nice and big. It compresses it, makes it nice to view on there. Same thing. I hold it down. I delete it. It's deleted for everyone. Let me see what the next one is. I can send a location. I can send my current location accurate up to 200 feet right now, and it's a once-off location. Or, this is a great thing if you're in a group of people and you're organizing a get-together, I can share my live location for 15 minutes, 1 hour, for 8 hours. So if I share my live location right now, it has a 15-minute counter in the corner, and people can see exactly where I am for the next 15 minutes. If they click on it, it'll show me. And if they start sharing it as well, it'll show their information. We can even plot a destination between the two. So I can go back and I can delete that as well for everyone, all right? Because I don't really want to share my location for everyone right now. I can do a poll. I can add a poll, ask a question, add different questions there, and you can have that going there. You can have up to 8 suggestions. I can send a contact, or I can even search for a GIF. If I go for photo or video, this is a little helpful tool. If I go up the top, there's a little search tool there. If I go to search, it'll search. You can see there, I've looked for Highton Village recently. I can search the web for images or GIFs of whatever I search for. And then if I send that to them, it'll download it, I can edit it, and I can go for it there. I've sent a picture, found on the web, immediately into Telegram. Now this is a great thing. As you can see, up the top, I can see that Olivia Jane is now typing. I can see that by the little, the little pulsing buttons there. That means that she's looking at it. She might be typing. I can also see from my message here that's been sent, it's got a double tick next to it, and that means it's been sent and seen by somebody. I don't know exactly who. If I want to know who's online, it says 3 online. I click on my information there and I can see that Raf, Olivia and DJ are all online. Let me delete that picture as well. People will be going, what are you doing, DJ? So there's some of the tips and tricks for what you can add via the paperclip in the left-hand corner. The little sticker obviously are for stickers. I can see the different stickers I use. I swipe over, I can see the GIFs, or I can touch GIFs up the top. Same thing as the GIFs that's on my on the desktop there. The little red dot there is trending stickers, and if it's got a red on it, like a red badge, it means that they've added new stickers. So of course all the animated stickers are hot at the moment, and if I want to see more animated stickers, I can click on one. It'll upload, it'll show me all of the 25 stickers in the set, and if I want to add it, I just hit add. It's totally free, simple, use it. And there are thousands and thousands of animated, not animated's new, but there's thousands of stickers. Keanu Reeves, whatever's trending in the, I can add it. I can add as many as you want. Add the Cookie Monsters, bang, 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 add it. And as you can see, I'll get their little, their little logo up the top there, ready to use. I click on the keyboard again. So there's sticker, keyboard, sticker, keyboard. I can go from there. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you on this that's pretty cool is right next to the message is the, it looks like a little microphone. So if I hold down the microphone, I'm going to record something for everybody. So I hold it down, I slide it up, and now it's locked. I don't have to have my hands on it at all. And it's recording whatever I say. I think you can record up to 5 minutes or something like that. So I can leave a message for everybody. How you doing, everyone? DJ here. I hope you're doing well. And as you can see by the screen, has that nice little effect of volume, making the pink, highlight there louder. So this is a message. I can send an audio message to everybody just like that. I can then press stop, and it's sending immediately a 30-second message there. Oh, there we go. I've touched it, and now it's playing. I can even play it ×2. I can press X and stop it. I can hold it down, and well, it's not liking this. It doesn't want to delete. Delete. No. Oh, that's weird. Delete. There we go. I think it was still uploading. Delete for everyone. Bang. It's gone. So I can either hold it and lock it up, or if I press it once, it brings up a little, looks like a little video camera lens there. That's to record up to 1 minute of simple video in a little circle. I'll show you. Let's do one right now. So I'm going to hold it down. G'day everybody, DJ here. I'm in the middle of making a video on how to use Telegram and all the different features in it. So excuse all the weird little pop-ups that are going on the chat right now, but I'm making a video that I'll put up on YouTube and I'll put it here in the Telegram chat on how to use Telegram, why you should use Telegram, and all the great stuff about it. It's going to be a long, rambly video, and it's about a nerdy thing like Telegram, I know, but I want everybody to start using it, so I'm going to make a video like this. Now, while I'm making the video, I can flip the camera to the other screen, so it's looking at my computer there, back to me, and all I have to do is stop. So it's a 1 minute worth of video, and I think anybody can do this in this chat. Let me know. My challenge to you while you're watching this, make a video, send it back if you're brave enough. And so I press the stop button there. I've got the video. I can even trim it in the bottom here. I can trim how it goes. I can delete it, or I can just send. So that sends immediately. And as you can see, it just sort of loops with no volume until I turn the volume on by hitting the volume. I've got it on the ×2. I can turn it off to ×2. I can press X and go to it from there. I think if I'm even playing it, let me just see if this works. Starts again. If I go back to my chats, it brings it back up here. And I've got me, or whoever uses the video, all over. I can swipe it wherever and bring it wherever I want there. So I can bring it back up here or push him off to the side. So that is my chats on the phone. My broadcast on the phone is a little bit different. As you can see, I can do some different stuff there. I can also send it to a different chat bot, and that's sort of advanced broadcasting there for channels there. So that is Telegram on the phone, Telegram on the desktop. I highly recommend it. You can pin discussions up the top. So if I swipe left, it'll give me two options there. I can either mark it unread, or I can pin it to the top. So let's pin it, and it brings it up to the top there. I can unpin it now, bring it back to where it was. And if I swipe to the left, I can mute it, delete it, or archive it. If I archive it, let's do that. If I archive it, I now have in the top there, archive chats. I can hit the archive again by doing it the other way, but let me go into archive chat. So here's a whole lot of different discussions and chats with different people that I've archived. So I sort of clean it up a little bit. That's where I was just in. I can unarchive it by going back into there, and it brings it out. So it's not like you're deleting it, you're just sort of tidying it up and say, these are chats that I don't use very often, so I don't have to have all of this going on in here. So that is Telegram. One more thing I want to share while I'm making this huge monster video about it. Okay, now this is the last little bit about Telegram that I wanted to do in a bigger picture of the world and what's going on. And I'm on the browser, so I'm going to show you a few different places to have a look at so you can educate yourself about Telegram. Number one is obviously, like I said before, have a look at the Telegram website. See what Telegram says about itself. It's on social media. It's on Twitter. It's on different things. You can go out there and see it. On Twitter, it's pretty funny what they post up there. They've got a great attitude. But there's also, of course, Wikipedia. You can go see what Wikipedia as an encyclopedia says about Telegram, the software. And you can see, it started down here in 2013 by two brothers. The most notable one is Pavel Durov. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Here he is over here. Young Russian guy. He's the age of 34 now. Bit of a hacker genius. Imagine if, Facebook was started by a good person and someone who is interested in humanity and bettering people, that's what this is. He's had a very interesting upbringing. Russian. He started an incredibly Russian popular, sort of an alternative to Facebook. A lot of people say it's a lot better than Facebook. And then very simply, to cut a long story short, it looks like the Russian government took it over. He then left the country and started Telegram in 2013. It is growing every day, growing more and more. It's free to use. You associate it with your telephone number. So simple to use. You don't have to worry about logging in or anything like that, as far as, you know, passwords and emails and all that really hard thing to do. And it's synced across all your devices. I recommend you have a read through of the Telegram Wikipedia if you're such a nerd. If you want to get into Pavel, he's a very interesting guy. You can look at his stuff and his views. He's a libertarian, he's a vegetarian, he's all about bettering humanity, and he's all about free speech within reason as well. Now the logo for Wikipedia, the logo for Telegram is a paper plane. And in Russia, Telegram is so important that they've had protests where protesters have flown paper planes, and you can see there it's humongous, 12,000 people out marching. This is last year for Russia to unblock Telegram across the internet. That was happening in Moscow, I think it was. In April the 30th, 2018, the photograph there. Next thing I'd like you to have a look at, this is from the New York Times. China, incredibly oppressive government, hits Telegram, tries to cyber attack it because Hong Kong protesters are using Telegram to talk to one another because it's completely private and the Chinese government can't get involved. So there's some interesting stories about that. In the same vein as China and Hong Kong and Telegram being used for good in that way, you've also got Telegram in Iran. Here's a Wikipedia entry about it. You can find lots of stories there, how important. It's one of the biggest users of Telegram is Iran. If you meet any Iranian person, anyone really I found anyone I meet from the Middle East area, they're all over Telegram. So as soon as I grab their phone number on my phone, I see them pop up in the Telegram app. You can see a lot of different stories here. Iranians return to ban Telegram as it proves effective for flood relief. It's used over and over again, multiple devices for free to share a whole lot of bunch of different information. Of course, the Iranian powers that be do not like it because they cannot control it. Lastly, I want to talk about the latest development on Telegram, and this is around Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all of these big tech giants, even as far as PayPal, different organizations are deleting conservatives, as courts will call them alt-right. I would call them conservatives or normal people. They're banning them off the platforms for saying things they don't like, sharing things they don't like. And so a lot of these people and a lot of these users are creating chats and channels on Telegram. Quartz has noticed it. There's a lot of different online platforms that are talking about it. Some people will hate it. Some people love it. Some people are trying to blame Telegram. That's now an area of hate. You can see, according to Daily Beast, people like Laura Loomer, Milo Yiannopoulos, Gavin McGuinness, people like that, finding life as on a social media using Telegram to do that, sharing their views, their content, unfiltered, not having to worry about being banned because Telegram is free. Unless you're sharing, hate, calls for violence or pornography, they're the things that will get, all your pirating material, they're the things that will get you banned from Telegram. But if you're sharing your views, your religious views or anything like that, Telegram is a great way to create an audience. I think it's the way of the future. I think it is by far the best way to create an audience and to connect with them immediately. I love it. I hope you love it too. Okay, so there you go. There's my video about Telegram. Do you want to know more about Telegram? Do you want to know some tips and tricks on how to use it? More than happy to let you know. Of course, follow me on Telegram at DJ Paine. Send me a message. You can send me a private message from there, or you can look for djp.fm, and that's my official broadcast channel to get all the latest stuff from me. There's lots of great things you can do with Telegram if you're a content creator. I would love to tell you about that, but for now, I'm just trying to bring as many people in to Telegram. Well, there you go. Like I said, I wasn't really planning on making this video about Telegram, but this sort of happened this afternoon. It was about time to start happening. If you watched all the way through this and you've got to the end of that, thank you. I appreciate it. Better videos coming soon. I've got some great videos coming, but until next time, DJ Paine, over and out.